Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Running back sent in motion left. Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They've got first down here from the 36.
All right. 18. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stops at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Back to throw. Stroud. And once complete, it's Bryant outright. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Alert the hot.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Again, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
The lateral goes haywire, live ball. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Goff on third. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
180.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
All right. Tony.
Here's Stroud now. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
On the quick, right? Bucky. 18. What's that?
They bring Collins in motion right. They put a receiver in motion right. On third and long, it's Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
All right. 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud again. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So now it'll be second and goal.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
14, line 7. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on! Wait, please! Hey, let's go! Let's go, ground! 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 Okay.
Shotgun snap here to go. He's got Dee Fish. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ow, what's that? 11.
Now it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
A give to Mixon up the middle. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Oh, Eric. At 18. What's that?
Keeping it with Mixon. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
At 18. What's that?
They go play action with Stroud. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This one to Williams out left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Black 20. Go, 12, go.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. They're down to their final 1 in this half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Orange. 180. Okay.
From the gun, Goff. Connection made to Raymond. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cut. Hey, kill. 180. Okay.
Goff to the air now. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. On 4th down, Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Go to the 180. Louis. Listen. What's up?
Again, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. They're going to throw again. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down now, they need 7.
Why, Tony? On the quick, right? Hey, Sal, swap. Another swap.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
All right. Oh, ball. 11. Buggy. Alert the hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts a juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Now that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
180. Now you won.
Goff setting the throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 17.
10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Detroit.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Obama, by 20.
One final shot before the half. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
18. That's it. Hey, south. 19 Texans. Hey, uno. Why Tony? Hey, south. Come on.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
They'll motion the slot man right. Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds his back. Marks. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Further up, past their own 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, 76. We go tonight.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Goff working from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
DC. Cut. 20.
A tough play, Montgomery. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Cut. Super. 180.
Running left, it's Montgomery. And he works this to the 15 before they make the start. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Cut. 180. Tiger.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
180.
Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Super 1. 180. Hey, 5.
Air it out on third. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. On 18. Outside.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Lions going to the dime look here on third down. 6 DBs out there.
All right. Swap. Another swap. 2J.
From the gun, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Gall. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. 30. Inside the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
Texans 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
What's that? On 18. What's that? Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
What's that? Oh, no. Buggy.
Here's Stroud. Gets this over the middle to Collins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
1st down from the 42.
On the quick, right? Tony. Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Why Tony?
1st down throw by Stroud. Finds Stover. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
To Cade Stover. gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the
So we're through 3 here.
line.
It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, uno. Under. Hey, south.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Gets this to Stover. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Speed left. Hey, uno Mars.
Stroud to throw on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
Under.
They just did.
19 Texans.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud looking underneath here to Mixon. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Oh, ready? Buggy. 118. What's that? Oh, boy. Hey, south.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Stroud completes it quick. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. To the line. 180. Super.
Now gone. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They go play action with Goff. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
By 20.
Goff to the air now. It's on target to Williams. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Running there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180.
Looking to throw. Goff. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Well, the extra... Sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Cut. Black 20. Hey, let's go. Let's go ground. Horrible.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Lions losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
180. Hey, shell. What's that?
Desperation time here. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have taken the lead late. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. 118, what's that? Hey! Why Tony? Hey, uno. 11.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Speed left. Slot, mother slot. 19 Texas.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away and sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. 118, what's that? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south. Look the hot. Hey.
To throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
18, what's that? Why Tony?
Slot man motioned over. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hey, Uno. 118, what's that? Eleven. 19 Texas.
Back to throw. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans jump in front late.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
31, Lions 27. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. 1-8-2 up.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
21 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
14. 14.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. 20.
From the gun, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
180. We're good. We're good.
He's going to throw again. Goff. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
We go tonight. 180. Hey, 5. Super.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Value 3. Go, 12, let's go. Orange, 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 orange. What's up?
Throwing is gone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. 180. Ric Flair. Hey, Shell.
Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's another Detroit Lions.
1st down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Now Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Hey, 5.
Now to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Looking to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
First down now, ball at the 33.
On the quick, right?
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win.